John and Susan Letby, the parents of nurse Lucy Letby. Lucy Letby's parents shared loving glances with their daughter in court. So how could a child raised by such adoring parents become a serial killer? Having been a constant presence throughout her 10-month trial. At the final moment of reckoning, John and Susan Letby were unable to face the truth about their only child's wicked crimes. Like Lucy, who cowered in her cell yesterday and refused to come to Manchester Crown Court to be sentenced, Mr. and Mrs. Letby also chose to stay away. They were not there to hear the heartrending statements from the grief-stricken parents of the precious, longed-for babies murdered by their 33-year-old daughter, or to listen to Mr. Justice Goss declare that she will now spend the rest of her life behind bars. But then, right from the start of this hideous saga, the couple have been in utter denial about their precious daughter, unable or unwilling to accept that she could have committed the heinous crimes of which she was accused and, above all, never afraid to leap to her defense. It was Mr. and Mrs. Letby who accompanied their daughter to a key meeting with hospital bosses in January 2017. 6 months after she was removed from the neonatal unit at the Countess of Chester Hospital, following the death of 2 triplet boys. Convinced of her innocence, the couple helped her secure a letter of apology from senior doctors who had raised concerns about their beloved daughter, and threatened to report them to the General Medical Council. As devoted parents, their blinkered belief in their child is not exactly surprising. Letby is only the 4th woman in British criminal history to be given a whole life tariff. But, unlike killers such as Myra Hindley and Rose West, there is no suggestion that she endured a brutal or disadvantaged childhood. Far from it. Those who know the family say 77-year-old former shop manager John and 63-year-old retired accounts clerk Susan doted on their daughter. Some might even say too much so. Letby was born in January 1990, 6 months after her parents married and not long after they bought the house where they still live, a 1930s semi in a cul-de-sac in Hereford. Their daughter, say neighbors, was always a delight to her parents. They watched her thrive at Comprehensive Aylstone School, then Hereford Sixth Form College. Her first part-time job was as a teenager at W.H. Smith, when she became the first member of the family to graduate with a BSc in child nursing from the University of Chester in 2011. The couple were so delighted that they took out an advertisement in the local paper. "We are so proud of you after all your hard work," it read. They did the same again when she turned 21, accompanying the birthday notice with a photograph of their daughter as a sweet-looking child. And while they were said to be unhappy about her moving away from Hereford to start her new job, Hay helped Letby buy her first home, a 179,000 3-bedroom semi, just a mile from the Countess of Chester Hospital, where she lived alone with her 2 rescue cats, Tigger and Smudge. During her trial, the emergence of texts Letby exchanged with colleagues hinted that she sometimes felt smothered by her parents and also guilty about moving away from them. She continued to holiday with them, going on the thrice-annual trips to Torquay the family had enjoyed since her early childhood. She told one doctor, who was moving to New Zealand, that she would never have been able to make such a move, as it would completely devastate them, adding, "They find it hard enough being away from me now and it's only 100 miles. Another time, she messaged, "My parents worry massively about everything and anything, hate that I live alone. I feel bad because I know it's really hard for them. Especially as I'm an only child, and they mean well. Just a little suffocating at times and constantly feel guilty." To be continued.